What if achieving your biggest dream turned into your biggest regret? Fame promises wealth, glamour, and recognition, but for many celebrities it also brings isolation, anxiety, and constant judgment. The truth is, not everyone enjoys the spotlight once they get there. Some stars say it's the worst thing that ever happened to them. In this video, we're revealing 10 celebrities who opened up about how fame affected their lives and why they sometimes wish they could give it all back. Number 1. Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish became world famous at only 13 years old, but with that early success came a heavy burden. She once said in an interview that fame is trash and that she lost her teenage years to the spotlight. While other teens were enjoying school, friendships, and privacy, Billie was dealing with interviews, fans, and a lifestyle she never trained for. She didn't get a chance to grow at her own pace. The pressure of always being watched and judged shaped her early life in ways that still affect her today. Billie admits that although she's grateful for her career, she never expected how lonely and overwhelming fame could truly be for someone so young. Number 2. FKA Twigs. FKA Twigs, known for her unique sound and bold performances, has spoken openly about how damaging fame has been to her mental health. In an interview with the New York Times, she described the emotional toll of being constantly watched, judged, and discussed by strangers. She admitted there were times she felt so overwhelmed that she wanted to smash her face into the mirror. Fame didn't bring her joy. It brought anxiety, pressure, and the loss of a peaceful life. The artist explained that while she loves making music, the price of being in the public eye is something she never imagined. It made her question whether the rewards of recognition were really worth the emotional pain. Number 3. Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford is one of Hollywood's most legendary actors, but he's made it clear that he never wanted the fame that came with his career. He once said that being famous was a burden, and that the constant attention made life more complicated, not better. While fame offered him perks like getting a restaurant table or doctor's appointment quickly, he admitted those things felt empty and unimportant. Ford explained that he loved acting, not being a public figure. The truth is, he's a private person who enjoys normal life away from cameras. He didn't chase the spotlight. It found him. And even after decades of success, he's still not comfortable with all eyes being on him. Number 4. Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson became an international star after playing Edward Cullen in Twilight, but the fame that followed changed his life completely. He said that people don't understand how lonely it becomes when you lose your privacy. Friends treat you differently, crowds follow you, and suddenly you're living in a bubble. In his interview with GQ Spain, Robert admitted he tried to fight against the downsides of fame for a long time, but eventually had to find new ways to cope. The isolation forced him to rethink how he lived, and he had to rebuild his sense of normal. Despite his ongoing success, he often misses the freedom and simplicity he once had before the world knew his name. Number 5. Megan Fox. Megan Fox rose to fame quickly, becoming a household name thanks to her roles in blockbuster films. But with that success came constant judgment. She once said that being famous is like being bullied in high school, except it's happening on a global level. Millions of people felt free to criticize her appearance, her choices, and her words. In her interview with Esquire, she revealed how painful it was to be misunderstood and mocked by strangers. Megan explained that fame made her feel like she could never win, no matter what she did. For her, being a celebrity wasn't about glamour. It was about surviving the harsh world of public opinion every single day. Number 6. Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway is known for her roles in beloved films like The Princess Diaries, but behind her big smile was someone struggling to cope with fame. She admitted in LUK that it messed her up for a long time. Everyone kept telling her to just be herself, but she didn't even know who that was yet. Growing up in the public eye left her confused and emotionally exhausted. She said fame made it difficult to breathe, think, and live freely. Anne felt the pressure to be perfect, and that stress affected her deeply. Over time, she learned to protect her peace and focus on what truly mattered, her growth as a person, not just an actress. Number 7. Gigi Hadid. Gigi Hadid's modeling career has taken her across the world, but it's also taken away a lot of meaningful relationships. She opened up about how fame caused distance between her and her childhood friends. When she got busy with work and didn't reach out, friends would say she'd changed. But when they didn't reach out to her, no one noticed. Gigi said it felt unfair and painful. As her star rose, she realized that people treated her differently, not because she had changed, but because they had. For someone who values connection, the loneliness that comes with a busy and public lifestyle was a difficult part of her journey that most fans never see. Number 8. Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga may be one of the biggest names in music, but she's also one of the most honest about what fame took from her. She once said, "As soon as I go out of my house, I belong to everyone else." In her CBS Sunday Morning interview, Gaga talked about how strange it is to be followed by cameras, stalked by strangers, and constantly analyzed by the public. She explained that it's completely legal for people to watch her every move, and she can't do anything about it. Over time, she learned to find freedom in her own home, where she could escape the world's eyes. Gaga's story shows how fame can turn freedom into a rare luxury. Number 9. Zach Galifianakis. Zach Galifianakis became wildly popular after The Hangover, but he never wanted to be famous. During a press event, he said bluntly, "Being a celebrity is nonsense." He explained that acting is something he loves, but being a public figure is something he strongly dislikes. Zach believes society pays too much attention to celebrities' personal lives, and that kind of obsession makes him uncomfortable. He doesn't want to be part of a culture that values gossip over talent. For Zach, fame adds pressure and noise he never asked for. He prefers staying quiet, grounded, and focused on his work, far away from red carpets and flashing lights. Number 10. Shailene Woodley. Shailene Woodley, known for roles in Divergent and The Fault in Our Stars, has made it clear that she dislikes the words celebrity and famous. In an interview with Paper Magazine, she said those labels feel artificial and disconnected from who she really is. Shailene believes these words put people on pedestals they never asked for. She prefers a grounded life, filled with nature, peace, and authenticity. For her, acting is a passion, not a reason to be idolized. Fame hasn't changed who she is, but it has made her more careful about protecting her true self from the public spotlight. Fame may look perfect from the outside, but for these celebrities, it came with a heavy price. Their stories remind us that success doesn't always bring peace or happiness. Behind the cameras and applause, many are just trying to hold on to who they are. If you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting content. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay thoughtful and stay true.